Welcome back to your practice and welcome to this restorative sequence, completely practiced on the back, on the floor. And the only props you need is 2 yoga blocks and a bolster. And if you don't have a bolster, grab a firm sofa cushion or a pile of blankets. And of course, you can have an extra blanket nearby in case you want to use it. Enjoy. So grab your 2 yoga blocks, grab your bolster or your blankets, and then place the 2 blocks in front of you. You can take them medium or low. You will see what you need. Place your bolster on top. Move the backs of your hips close to the bolster so you can swing the legs over your bolster. And then slowly roll down. And once you're on your back, wiggle your hips even closer towards your props. And then see if you can bring the soles of your feet together. Your knees, your shins resting on your bolster in a supported butterfly pose. If you think the blocks or the bolster don't do anything for your pose here, just take them aside and do the same pose without any props. And take your time to wiggle a little bit around, to adjust, to stretch. Find a position for your arms and your head that feels comfortable. And then if you like, let your eyes fall closed, soften your face. Soften your throat and your neck. Allow your shoulders to melt into the floor. Your upper back, the spot between your shoulder blades. Soften your buttocks and let your legs become heavy. Do a brief check-in here with yourself to find out how you're feeling in that specific shape. And if you need to change anything to make it fit for you, please do so. If you are comfortable and you have arrived in your shape already, just stay. Find your stillness. And then from that physical shape, from your physical body, bring your awareness to your breath. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And without trying to change anything in your breath here, just let it flow. But to create a little bit more present moment awareness, let's use the breath as a tool here. And we're going to add a very, very simple mantra to your breath. So with your inhale, think for yourself in. And with your exhale, think out. Inhale in. Exhale out. In. Out. In. Out. So stay connected to that little mantra. Stay connected to your breath. check in with yourself to see if you are still noticing and watching your breath. If not, just remind yourself you can come back anytime, repeating your mantra in and out. Let's finish the next cycle of breath with an exhale, and then let go of your mantra and just let your breath come and go. And then from here, become aware of your legs and your feet. And you might have to lift your head a little bit for the next one, which is a kind of modified happy baby pose. So bring your knees close to your outer chest or your armpits, and then reach forward and grab your ankles with your hands. So right hand, right ankle, left hand, left ankle. And without pulling or pushing into one direction, just make your arms heavy and let your knees fall open to the sides here. So the soles of your feet don't touch here. The knees are bent close to your upper body. And the weight of your arms and your hands is doing the work for you here. Aim for a very gentle inner groin, inner hip sensation. So without creating tension or pressure somewhere, or uncomfortable tension or pressure, I should say. Look for a gentle pose that is soft and relaxing, so that you don't have to think about adjusting, so that you just can be there. And then feel free to come back to your breath and your mantra if you need that reminder to stay present and connected to the now, the present moment. Or just let your breath flow, let it go, let it come and let it go again. If you feel a little resistance or tension sneaking in, then maybe use your breath here to ease into the pose a little bit more with the exhale, allowing the belly to lift with the inhale. And by sending your breath into the belly, you help to activate your relaxation response. It helps to calm your nervous system. And also gives maybe a nice massage for the hips there. Maybe you can feel a little bit more length in your lower back. So utilize your breath whenever you need it. And make sure again the pose is still soft and gentle. For the next couple of breaths, you can stay exactly where you are, still holding your ankles, or lift your head. Bring the soles of your feet together now, and then interlace your fingers around the outer edges of your feet here. From there, let your head sink down, and without really pulling, just make your arms heavy and draw the inner edges of your feet closer to your belly or closer to your chest. It might be a little bit more intense than the pose before, but still keep it gentle, keep it soft, so that you can stay there without thinking about adjusting, without thinking about coming out of the pose. Take a long, deep exhale here, soften a little bit more. And with your inhale, slowly release your hands and bring your knees together in front of your chest. Let your feet hang. And then maybe interlace your fingers around your kneecaps or between calves and thighs. But you could also just let your knees fall open. So the right knee comes closer to your right armpit, left knee, left armpit. So see what works there for you. And then with the help of your arms, let your knees sink down towards your chest and your thighs down to your belly. And maybe you can feel the movement created by your breath, the inhale, lifting your knees and thighs and slightly pushing them away from your upper body. And maybe you can notice how the legs sink deeper and deeper and deeper while exhaling. So let your breath move like a wave. The inhale, that wave lifts, reaches the highest point. And then with the exhale, that wave softens and let your knees come closer to your upper body. One more round of breath here. And with your next exhale, release and place your feet, if you can, on top of your bolster. But again, you can also place them onto the floor. Maybe you have to wiggle a little bit away from the bolster so it feels comfortable for your lower back. Open your feet wide and do a couple of slow windshield wiper movements here. So rock your hips and knees from side to side. Next time on the left side, just keep your knees there. If it's comfortable, let them literally just drop off the bolster. If you feel that's too much, bring your hips closer to your bolster so that you can rest both legs and both knees on top. Let's switch sides. So bring the knees up and drop them over to the right, supported or not, whatever feels good. And from there, bring your knees up. And if you still have your blocks underneath your bolster, see if you can remove them with as little effort as possible. So the bolster or the blankets are flat on the mat now. Then with the help of your feet, draw your bolster close to your buttocks and then stretch the legs out. And let your calves and the backs of your knees rest on your bolster. Make sure that your feet are anchored on the floor so you can feel them touch the floor. If not, place maybe a blanket underneath your heels so the feet have support there. They don't have to hang there and become uncomfortable after a while. Adjust your whole body here, including your head, your upper body, your arms, and your hands. If you like, close your eyes and soften your face, your throat, and your neck. Let your shoulders, your upper body, your arms and hands melt into the floor. Soften your buttocks and your belly. Let your legs rest, let your feet find stillness. One more time, come back to your breath. Inhale, think in. Exhale out. In, out, in, out. When you feel you have completely arrived here for your final relaxation, let go of your mantra, let go of your breath awareness, and just be there, enjoying that soft and heavy, kind feeling. And I'm gonna leave you here, so stay for as long as you like. And then I'm looking forward to practicing soon with you again.